If for some reason your best is not enough, and I'm talking to a specific group of people, you give your absolute best in things. You give your sweat, your blood, and your tears, and other people will give a fraction of what you give, yet you keep finding yourself, instead of it being something that propels you forward, you find yourself just feeling like there's just some shackles and some balls on your feet because you feel yourself being dragged under no matter how much you try. It's like you take 10 steps forward and take 30 steps back. And this has been a cycle that's been going on year after year in different things, whether it be in relationships, whether it be in business and career and opportunities. It's the same cycle over and over again. When you see that kind of thread, you are dealing with something spiritual that is sabotaging you. And when you're dealing with something like that, that spiritually is sabotaging you, you can't just try to deal with this by going faster and going harder. That's how that thing is trying to get you to basically unalive yourself unintentionally, right? Through stress, through burnout, through fatigue, and all of that. Because your thinking is almost like being on a cycle bike, right? You're on a cycle bike that is stationary. It's not going anywhere, but you're thinking that I need to get from here to there. And if I'm not able to get there, I must have to cycle harder. So you are on this stationary cycle bike going harder and harder and harder. And of course, after you pedal so hard, there's going to be some vibration, right? And that vibration may move you up an inch or two, and your mind registers that as success. But really, what's happening here is that you're not having real success in propelling forward because you are stationary, right? So there are things that you're dealing with that are intentionally trying to keep you stationary, and they have the power to do so. This is when we're talking about having those generational curses and those generational cords. And you have to break free from that bondage. You have to break free from that. This is something that I dealt with in my life, and I had to break free from that. And this is why I created that 3-day freedom fast guide. There's other various generational curses and patterns that I was dealing with in my life, but that was one specifically that I really saw that I said, no, God, I need to break free from this thing. And it wasn't until I went through that process of prayer and fasting, because I learned through my studies and learned through just revelation, the Holy Spirit guiding me, that certain things, they will not come out except by prayer and fasting. So even though I wasn't responsible for this thing in my life, it still was allowed to exist because of generations prior to me. But thank God he gave us the power to break it. So if this is something that you need help in, I encourage you to check out the 3-day freedom fast guide. It will truly help you in the process of breaking free from that thing. Okay. Love you. Have a great one. Bye.